not coming out here though. I mean, it's obvious, you know. It's obvious. Gary is full of, you know, us diversity. Not really diversity, but it's full of black people. You know.
Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started with this lesson, I want to say, call Halayim Lo Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rukakodash. Double honors to the elder bishops, elder apostles, and the men on down at GMS that do brew well and have taught me this truth. Shalom, Israel. Shalom to the hopeful elect. I got a quick hit right here. Going into this power outage situation. Okay. And Yahweh Shemel Shai Barakatah to the beloved sister for sending me this clip here. Now we know there's been power outages in certain places. I'm not exactly sure where this is at. But yeah, what's happening here, okay, as we know it, the Israelite communities is not being attended to. Now this is not a shocker. Let's just throw that out there. This is not a shocker. This is how it always goes, okay? Whenever a natural disaster or anything like that happens, okay, you Israelite communities is always the very last communities to be attended to. And this is just how it's always been, man, okay? I'm going to bring out a few precepts, and Lord's will, this is edifying, okay? But listen, quick testimony. We had a real bad snowstorm here in New York, here in Buffalo, where I live, okay? A few years back, I would say 3 to 4 years ago. It was super bad. Now we are known for our winters here, and you know when our winters just can be treacherous. They can be real cold and without a lot of snow, or it could be real cold with a lot of snow. It just depends how that year go. You know how the Lord do it. This year, now since we are known for our winters, okay. They gave out the warning on the news channel, on the weather channel. Of course, they was letting us know that we was getting a storm coming. But since we are so used to the snow here, people underestimated it. People underestimated how bad it was going to be. Now, I was aware of it because at my job at the time, that's all they was talking about. I mean, they was just blasting us with the information about how bad the snowstorm was going to be, and they just kept in our work area, in our break area at work, we was on our breaks at the plantation. This is just all they would show was the weather channel. So I knew that, okay, this might be bad, man, because this is all they talking about. You know, this is all they talking about, the snowstorm coming. So that day, on the day the storm hit, something just told me, the Lord put the spirit on me to just go stock up on some food, go to the grocery store and stop at the grocery store and just get some food and stuff, you know, because you know it may be real bad, and it ended up being real bad, man. Like the worst it's been in over a decade. Okay, snow was up to your chest. I went out in it, even though I did get stocked up on food. I still had to run to the store to go grab some other little stuff, you know. And I was out in it, man. Snow was up to your damn chest. People was losing power all around me. It was bad, man, and you know, all of the suburban white quote unquote white neighborhoods was getting taken care of first. They was getting all plowed out, and they was getting all, you know, just plowed out and taken care of and attended to. Okay, but the Israelite communities, as we know, quote unquote black and brown communities, was the very last to be attended to. Man, they didn't care about us. People was literally losing power all around me. Thank the Lord, I didn't lose power throughout it. But when I went out in it, it was so bad you couldn't even see where you was at. People was dying. It was casualties, man. People lost their lives during this storm that I'm talking about here. It was bad, man. And the homeless was dying. Okay, people who was just getting stranded out on the road was dying. People was just, it got bad, man. It was one of the worst snowstorms since I can remember, since I was a kid. We had a real bad one too when I was a kid before. It was so bad we had to spend a night at school. We couldn't even, you know. We couldn't even leave the school, man. Well, we was leaving the school, but we had to turn back and go back to the school and spend the night there. That's how bad it was. It was worse than that, man. Okay? It was horrible. And again, if you didn't have a sense of direction, if you didn't know where you was going, you could have easily got lost because it was a blister snowstorm. You could not see what was going on around you because it was just so much snow and it was just storming so bad out there, man. So if you didn't have a sense of direction, you could have easily got lost. And you could have just been you know, stuck out there to just freeze to death. So, yeah, but the Wadi Haba Shemel Shai, I did not lose power because I was still seeking the Lord. Even though I wasn't even in the truth at that time, I still was just in the scriptures and always just seeking the Lord, man. My faith was just always just moving me to just, be in the scriptures and just trying to understand the Lord more. So I was just still just in them scriptures, and I was still just doing my thing in them scriptures. I was still studying. But I just wanted to just share that, okay, to equate that to this situation here, because the same thing is happening here. Even though it's not snow, it's the power, but the same thing is happening as far as you Israelites being the last people that these people is going to attend to when shit hit the fan. You can't trust in these devils. You can't trust in Egypt, okay, is what I'm trying to say. You can't trust in Egypt, okay? But I'm going to play it back, grab a few precepts, and Lord's will be edifying. Salakia for the long-winded testimony, but I wanted to just bring that out to just bring a little more understanding of what's going to be happening and what is happening, okay? Period. So let's go.
We know why they not coming out here, though. I mean, it's obvious. It's obvious. Gary is full of, us, diversity. Not really diversity, but it's full of black people.
She right. She spoke the truth. They don't care about us. These people don't care about us. You quote unquote black Americans, Native Americans, and Hispanics, you Israelites. Listen, the people that's in power, whether you want to believe it or not, don't give a damn about you. You are second-class citizens. You are not even accounted as American people, okay? Let's just grab this. Jeremiah 15:5 out the NLT, and it reads, "Who will feel sorry for you, Jerusalem? Who will weep for you? Who will even bother to ask how you are?" This is it, man. The Lord is telling us they don't give a fuck about us, man, okay? We only have the Lord in each other. Okay, on this side, we only have the Lord, man. And a lot of our people is just ignorant to that fact. They just don't understand that, They just don't understand. They just don't seem to understand that. No matter how much, chastening, no matter how much chastising the Lord do to our people just still think they somehow, some way, can figure out a way to combat this system. No, you can't do it without the Lord. Period, point blank. But let's keep going.
The blackest city out here, so they don't want to check on us.
Yeah, they're NIPSCO. Everybody pays them. We don't pay, we get cut off. But when disaster happens, they want to charge us X amount of dollars, but we already paying into this. They got billions, trillions of dollars. We working day to day on paychecks. So yes, they could have did better. They got the money. We don't got the money. They say they supposed to maintenance that yearly. They haven't been out here in a year or two, maybe 3 years. I can't sleep at night because I can't plug my sleep apnea machine up. I can't afford a generator. I'm working on a month salary. So therefore, we need them to either give us generators or get this power up and running. We got a 91-year-old man that lived at the end, almost at the end of the thing. They had to rush him to the hospital. We had an elder lady across the street. She had medical condition. She bedridden. People come out to help her also. So we really need them to work more faster because we don't want to lose no lives if we don't have to. Our governor needs to get his butt out here and see the damage. You going in these other neighborhoods, you need to go through the whole city of Gary.
Nope. That's not how it goes. Again, Jeremiah 15:5. Who will feel sorry for you, Jerusalem? Who will weep for you? Who will even bother to ask how you are? They don't care about us, man. Okay? It's in the scriptures. If our people would just hearken on to the men of the Lord to give them understanding, true understanding of these scriptures, they will get it. But we know it's just not going to be like that on the side, okay? Let's grab this. Okay? 2nd Ezra 16:38. As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb. Okay, that's going back to the curse of Eve. Okay, for her being, for her allowing herself to be beguiled by the serpent. That was one of the plagues and one of the curses of Eve. When she bring forth a child, it's an excruciating process for her. She don't have a smooth delivering of her offspring. Okay, it's just she's in excruciating pain. Which pains when so like your great pains compass her womb, which pains when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Yeah, because she just, the minute she go into labor, she just start catching all kinds of hell. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. Okay, so this is what's happening, man. The Lord is visiting. The Lord is sending plagues on the earth, as we know, man. The power outages, the food shortages, the water shortages, world war. We are literally in the world war. All nations is getting involved in this war that's happening right now. Okay, earthquakes in diverse places. Earthquakes, 7.0.2 magnitude earthquakes is smacking different places. Earthquakes is happening all over the place, man. We are in the time where the Lord is visiting the earth. We are in the time of where the Lord is sending plagues on the earth, and our people, they just is ignorant to that fact, man. They're just ignorant to it. They don't have a clue what's really going on here, man. Okay, let's go.
We do see, like, people trying to give out free food and, just giving back. The community definitely is doing something with the giving back. They've been giving away free food, especially at the Y here. They've been giving out free food to us in showers, hot showers. So it's definitely good that we all coming together finally. We just need more coverage for sure.
You know what? This is a heartwarming moment because this is Jake for you, man. This is the spirit of Jake. This is the spirit the Lord put on us. We are used to tribulations, hard times, and just catching hell, man. So Jake, when Jake go through it, Jake can still find a moment to be joyful and to be happy and to get through it, because that's the spirit of the Lord that's just on his people, just in general, man. Okay, listen, we done been through so much hell on this side, man. It's just like another day, But let the Edomites start catching hell, they gonna crash the fuck out. Okay, they ain't gonna have this spirit of joy and playing and dancing and all that, even when they catching hell, because the Lord is gonna make a way for his people, especially his elect, okay, throughout all hell. But even the people who may not even be in the truth, who the Lord may have mercy on still, because the Lord may gonna have mercy on who he have mercy on, and that's going on. That's talking about Jacob, or not, but really his elect. But who knows, man? The Lord can have mercy on just kids and just all any of his people, period, man, because that's just his people, Israel, But again, let the Edomites catch this type of hell, and they gonna crash out. They may even off themselves, delete themselves, kill each other. Edomites is just diabolical. So they are not used to catching hell like this, and we're seeing where the power is lost in other places throughout the earth right now. All types of robbing, killing, stealing, looting is happening, and okay, all type of shit is happening, man. And these Edomites is crashing the fuck out, okay? Because listen, this devil don't even care about himself. He don't care about his own people. He got his own people under a bunch of false doctrines, a bunch of false ideologies, a bunch of false wines, man. He don't give a damn about his own people. You see what just happened with the Fauci, with the jump shot. They deleted a lot of their own people, so they don't give a damn about their own people. But listen, man, this is the spirit of Jake, and with these girls here, what these Eves is saying is truthful, man. They saying some truthful things, man. Let's let it go.
We need to come together as a community and get it together.
She's right. The scriptures tells us to do that, man. We need to come together. Listen, Zephaniah, she said we need to come together and all that. Well, it shouldn't take for this stuff to happen for us to do that. Okay? And that's the hypocrisy of Jake, though. Okay, that shows hypocrisy, man. Because why do it have to take for a tragedy or a disaster to happen for us to come together? We're supposed to be coming together, period. Okay, because we are in the land of our captivity where these devils is just killing us every fucking day. Listen. Zephaniah 2:1. And it reads, gather yourselves together. Yeah. Gather together, O nation not desired. Clearly, we are the people that's not desired. We are the nation that's not desired. You quote unquote Black Americans, Native Americans, and Hispanics. Gather yourselves together. Before the decree bring forth, before the day pass as the chaff, before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you. Before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you. Seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth, all you humble, which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger. So this is what we're supposed to be doing, man. We're supposed to be coming together. We're supposed to be coming together, seeking righteousness, seeking meekness, staying humble, and seeking righteousness, man. And the only way to seek righteousness is by getting in these scriptures and understanding these scriptures and understanding what the Lord wants us to do. It's just that simple, man. So we can be hid in the day of the Lord's anger. Period, man. You know? Let's let it go.
Be struggling is bad. As just one person just struggling. If all come together, we'll be good. You know, something like.
Listen, man. She's saying good things. You know, these Eves seem to have a good heads on their shoulders. You know, even though they look a little bit through. You know, all these tattoos and all that. But listen, man. There is hope for some of our people. There is hope. They're not all just completely too far gone. You know, for some of them, there is some hope. Okay, because again, and I always say this, and I always stand by this. Even in the world, there is some decent Eves that got decent spirits on them. You know, they just need the proper leadership in their life. Okay, listen, Isaiah 55, and I'm gonna grab a few more Israel and close out. And the Lord's will is edifying once again. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Okay, so it says seek the Lord while he may be found, indicating that there will be a time where he won't be able to be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. This is the Lord being near. Okay, his men is still teaching. His men is still in the net. His men is still on the highways and hedges. And we know he is near. Why? Because we're seeing the plagues. We're seeing the judgments being brought on the earth. This is how we know the Lord is near, man. Because of all of the things that I just named, man. Okay? This is how we know. Let's go.
They're giving out free water, free cakes, and shaming people here and stuff. We need that. We definitely need that.
And they were all alike because differently. We need more humans.
Yes.
All of us.
Yes.
We're humans at the end of the day. Nobody is better than the other person.
That's not true. The Israelites is better than all people. So that's where she's wrong at. But I get what she's trying to say. Okay, I get what she's trying to say. But yeah, for the most part, she is right, man. And this is just a prime example of what the hell we've been going through, okay, in this place. And this is how it's gonna be if we don't seek the Lord, okay, and get the true understanding of what it is the Lord wants us to do. Rehearsing the righteous acts, okay, getting in order, okay, and rehearsing the righteous acts, okay, that the Lord set up to the best of our abilities. Listen, so we see how they are neglecting this Israelite community, and we are neglecting. We are the nation that is not desired. But listen, let me get this: Matthew 20:16, and this is Yahushua speaking. Our Messiah is speaking, and it reads, "So the last shall be first, and the first last." Okay, the Edomites is first, as we know. This is their kingdom, so they're first. Okay, so in the kingdom, the roles will be reversed, and you better believe that. For many be called, but few are chosen. Now we know this is going into the elect. Okay, this is going into the elect. Okay, because like they go into the ministry too. Okay, a lot of people come into this truth and they fall out. They was called, but they clearly wasn't chosen. Okay, but I brought that out to bring out. So the last shall be first. We are the first at being last, and we've been like that since we got here. Period, blank, blank. But in the kingdom, the roles will be reversed, and we're going to rule over all our oppressors. And it's just that simple, man. So I hope it was edifying and exhortating. I'm going to go ahead and close out. Give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And until next one I say, Shalom, Shalom.